डॉट आ देखो पहला बार। अली इधर स्कोरिंग ला हाथ में थोड़ी देर इसको दे दो करता हूँ जब तक बैठ कर
पावर ऑप्शन
अरे इसको बोल अंदर से वो ट्राइपॉड नहीं लगा दे उसको इसका माइक का नहीं यार जरूरत नहीं पड़ती
होना आ गया इसको लगाना है మరాలు చెప్తారు సాయి పెట్టు మంచిగా దీన్ని అని
डंबल की दे दिया
यार
बैट्समैन नेम रंगारेड्डी
ట్రైపాడ్ ఉంటుంది ట్రైపాడ్ బాక్స్లో ఉంటుంది ఎరుపు గడ వచ్చాడు ఎరుపు గడ వచ్చాడు
జరిగిన
ఇదే
अंपायर दूसरा है
अजय अच्छे है अजय बोल गए इसमें नाम इसका नाम अजय अच्छी है
atau maju nih kurang apa laga apa morning my boy कैसा है हाथ
मैं आ रहा हूँ
आ रहा है
लाइव है
चेक करो ना
माइक है यार
वो नाइट ले लाइन नहीं लेके जा
चलेगा ओवर ओवर में स्कोर कितना
6
बॉलर नेम राजू
One over score is 6. Morning everyone, and here we are for match number 11 played between Yuvan Property Developers versus ICC 11. Interesting combination of the matches they've played. ICC 11 replayed 1-1 till now and 2 loss.
iPhone
Click off his fans. Just a gentle push for a single. Ranga, previous delivery bruised him little. Hope he's not hurt himself.
शॉट है
जानलो पड़ेगा
16
Wanted to dive it to the third man region. Ball was very quick, keeper standing short. The pressure will be on you as a batsman when the keeper is standing close to the stumps. Because you'll be stuck, sluggish. Grab, driven onto the covers region. Fielder quick and throws it. Well kept. The ball was close to his chest. Collected it well. As we were talking about the keeper standing low, up, the batsman gets inert and he wants to put on his dancing shoes. Tries to take on, off his balance and given as out umpire. Was looking a little restless. Previous match Ranga was very comfortable and anchored innings, but this match is quite opposite. He looked hasty. Tries to take on, off his balance.
हर्षा बोल रहा है
पहला नाम जो था उसकी पर था
Ranga was quick to score, but so was Harsha with his gloves on. He didn't allow him to settle down and was quick to take the bails off the stumps.
నా దగ్గర ఉంది కేబుల్ కేబుల్ నా దగ్గర ఉంది.
ఇవి లేవు
దీనికి పెట్టిన అంటున్నాను.
హలో ఇది
దానికి డిస్టర్బెన్స్ అయితే ఏం కాదు.
సాఫ్ట్వేర్ ఉంది కదా,
ఇది మనం యాక్సెప్ట్ చేస్తే నాకు ఇస్తుంది కదా.
నేను చెప్తాను. అది కూడా
మధ్యాహ్నం మళ్ళీ అయిపోతుంది అన్నమాట, కాల్ వస్తుంది.
पीयूष लोकल ओके क्या नाम है पीयूष ऐसे पूछ लो तुम उस टाइम बैठ के ठीक है.
Yuvan taking with the guard is Piyush. Two down again. ICC 11 looks in little trouble, but only two down. That doesn't make them hanging around. Half tracker again was quick. No two options for umpire. Was little easy to pick in that one, given it as a wide. Short ball, peculiar one as a spinner, as actions like spinner, but the variation he's been providing to his team is like a pacer. Right now, Yuvan Property Developers on top of ICC 11. 2 overs completed. The score is 8 on the loss of 2 wickets. Venkatesh Jodu to continue his spell. Second over of this morning. Finds the neck. Was kept low. Harsha did a good job with his pads and gloves on. Was a difficult chance to grab the catch. Found his under edge. Again, yes, no is very easy for the batsman to judge that there was no single there. If any single was to be taken on that ball, then they would have to throw the wicket just for fun. Taken to the square region. No run. Sharp fielding by the captain. Has set his fielders. He set the fielders on the money where the ball is going in the region. Everything going correct for Yuvan Property till now. Early wickets in the power play is boost for any team. Stepped little low, backward punch, the point region, and no single there. No runs coming off this over until now. Again, dot ball. Just one more ball to end the over, and can he complete this over as maiden? Captain leading from the front of Yuvan Property Developers is guiding the fielders and is very energetic, as anyone would expect the captain to be. Guard was aimed straight into the pads. Can they collect the single? And it's a maiden to end the over. Very good over bowled by Venkatesh. was pushed firmly to the wrong on region. Very good over in the early morning of the start of the innings to get you maiden, where they've been choked with 2 wickets down. Raju, the fellow bowler with Venkatesh, will continue to spell, no changes. This is what we usually see. Again, wanted to tap when the captain's comfortable with their bowlers, first over striking bowlers, so he doesn't do any changes when they've been favored all over the park for. Taken away, found the gap, beautiful piece of his mind, beautiful work of his mind. He didn't try to stroke it hard, just he dug the ball out from his block hole, dabbed it and driven away for the boundary. Intelligent shot by Piyush. Played well for single. Looked up quick, and Harsha's quick as well as the ball. He's not wasting any time. Not wasting any time to send the batsman back to the pavilion, but so is Ankit. Is very complacent and calm. Is not in any rush. He knows what his team requires at this moment.
क्लास चल रहा
Variation of the leg. Given it as a wide again. Free flow of runs, continue 2 wides. Good comeback, was an arm ball there by the spinner. Talking about the 2 captains, they have very identical ideologies reflecting. Was a full toss, just taken by his wrist work. Talking about the captains of ICC 11 and Yuvan property developers. End of the over, 4 overs completed, 16 on the loss of 2 wickets.
मेरे को स्कोर
New bowler coming in, Charan Dilip. As quick. The keeper still standing short and pressure to build the pressure on batsmen. Good piece of wicket keeping, great thinking by the captain. At the moment, the batsman should be confident enough to stick on crease with their shots to take on the bowler. Shot. And fielder will be chasing. Two fielders chasing. They'll complete 2 runs comfortably. Was dragged a little in his area. He pounced on the ball. He didn't try to connect it too well. Quicker. What was there in the pitch? Was it off the bowler or was it there in the pitch to offer? Beat anything. Was a beautiful delivery. He was all in speed enough. Skewed up in air. Ball was up in air. Fielder, Captain Chandu, falling little short, was standing on the circle and the ball took his edge and again, beautiful, beautiful. He was clueless what's going on. Cannot do much about these beautiful deliveries he's bowling on. Take a look. Fiendish standing shot. End of the over 5 was completed. This was 19 and the loss of 2 wickets. At the moment, in a vortex, the ship of ICC 11, signs of vortex.
हल्लो खा रहे कौन ले ले रहे तेरा
Raju.
Last over of the power play. Going down the leg side. As we told, was going down the leg side. Took his pad. Was a deflection of his pad. Covers fielder coming into play. They're on point with the fielding, Yuvan property developers, and with the bowling until now, because the bowlers bowling the power play overs have provided them with 2 breakthroughs. Wants to take on. The power play is coming to an end, and they would like to put on some good score to end their power play and would want to relieve.
Was bound.
Came off the pitch, the previous ball, and no run on this ball as well. The keeper collects. Seems the bowler and the keeper, the batsman's judging the ball as well. But What's there in that ball was bounce on the pitch.
Hi.
Six overs complete. Flick by his wrist, taken one run. Really good. Took it well from the place where he was bowled because the ball was straight, aimed into his pads. Any missed time? Takes on, face to take on. The bowler takes on him and throws away his wicket. Ankit tried to hang on. Any missed time? Takes on, face to take on his wicket and is gone after scoring. Abhay, he'll want to calm his troops down in the position they are in at now. Ankit gone after scoring 10 in 19 balls. Indeed, they are in a tricky position where they have lost early on 3 wickets and the score is just 22. Interesting run rate to be at 3.47.
First ball.
Found his neck on the first ball. Interesting statistics of Abhay, where he's played only a few matches, 23 and 19 innings. His highest runs are 59. Played well, comfortable single for him. His highest score is 59, can take you on for a ride. As we were talking about ICC 11's position. Taken, wanted to play somewhere else, took off his edge. Luck little favoring. Beautifully driven, but no run there. Fielder standing in the region, straight where the ball goes. 7 overs completed. 23 on the loss of 3 wickets. Beautifully played. The view, we've seen very little on the field, slowing down the ball. Didn't apply too much force on the ball. Delicately played, delicately. Makes 2 runs of the delivery. Slashed it straight to the fielder.
Sai. Ale.
Raju, final over of the day for him, where he's put up some pressure, a lot of pressure, some in amount. Escape shot, some in amount to each batsman. By compiling it, it creates a lot of pressure on the team. So captains call him in again. Taker did no run. The captains called him in, not halting his overs, as he's doing a good job for his team, and the captain's very clear. He'd like to choke the team and take wickets every now and then. Played it, no single. Straight to the bowler. No run. Raju completes his job for the day as a bowler. 4 overs completed of Raju and conceded just 13 runs, taking 1 wicket. Two wickets for ICC 11 at the starting point of the game came in quick succession. After that, they've been in a tricky position to settle themselves down. If they can subside from here, at least they can if they can manage to score 150, 140 odd runs, they'd be in good place to defend that. We've seen their bowlers. Shot. Well played. The field is there to guard. He collects it well. Was striked with force by Piyush. Collects single. Really good sound of the bat. As a bowler, you'd like. Taking prize of catches. Nobody will catch it. And little misfield juggles by the fielder standing in the extra covers region, and they collect 2 runs. Every run for them is important because every drop counts for the ocean in making. Arm ball there. We've seen this variation by his fellow bowlers as well. The pacer, his stock delivery, I'm sorry, not the arm ball. The ball was floated in air. Interesting fact here in this match, they managed to collect only 1 run. Raju still high on his energy after bowling 4 overs. He's not been hit for many runs. He is coming all the way from boundary. Really good signs. Rise of catches. His stride is full. Marks for you. And beautiful attempt to take. And he collects the boundary. Tried well. Yes, no, there's a little confusion. Harsha standing. Who's coming in? And Abhay gives up his wicket. Confusion there between batsmen and 2 batsmen on pitch. Things not going correct at the moment for ICC 11. Deprived of runs, deprived of wickets. Now a run out at this position. He was settling down. Would have not wanted at this point.
Fielder name.
And the runner comes in. We've seen Harsha not leaving any chances till now.
And was an easy chance to run out him. Nine overs completed. The score is 33. 9 overs completed. Score 33. Batsman name? After a boundary, how how often have we seen in today's match? After a boundary, ICC 11 has thrown a wicket. I mean, a jinx they would want to break. Tackle it. The ball's not too far away from keeper, so they'll collect no run. Interesting fact, as we were talking about, Harsha is standing very close to the stumps from the commencement of match. Spinner moves across. Moves across beautifully, heaved away for 4 in the deep mid wicket region. Again, the ball was kept low, and he's bowled after connecting it to the bat. Things not going well, not looking anything any good for ICC 11 at the moment, as we were talking about. The previous delivery, we have seen Piyush hit it for a boundary, and there was a run out, and now again a boundary comes in, and the run out, the wicket falls again. 5 wickets down, only on 37. So at the moment, the agenda for Yuvan Property is as simple as to keep their match policy would be to annihilate the ICC 11. And for ICC 11 would be a strong statement if they can come back from at this point where they are at. They'd make a very strong statement because they are 5 wickets down with a little low score. Just 3 balls left to complete half of the innings, and half of the team is back in the dugout. Looped up, beautiful. He was back on his feet, not knowing. Stopped. The captain's contributing. He has stopped many runs standing in the covers region for the team today. All hands beaten up, clueless whether to go forward or to move behind. He moves back. The keeper collects 10 overs complete. Nicely bowled by Sudhir. 37 on the loss of 5 wickets, 10 overs complete. Halfway down, we are here. Is there any late party for ICC 11? Can they bring on something? Can anybody be the savior for them today in today's game to take on after the to take on for these 10 overs? Change of ends, but no changes in strategy. The bowler Sandeep to continue. No run again. Keeping the line tight, cramping him for room. They've not given any width for the batsman. And the batsmen's getting any width, they have taken on the bowlers. Again, pitch. It was a jaffer. As soon as he released the ball, you could have heard the delight from bowler's mouth. Oh, yes. And he's delivered it. Beautifully bowled. Striking the off stump. Easy pickings for Yuvan property developers now. The team. Sandeep took off with the ripper. New batsman in going, Avinash. Quick to depart. Was a good delivery. No shame to throw your wickets, to throw your wicket for that type of delivery. Very well bowled. He's like he's like a robot. He is tracking his delivery wheresoever he'd like to bowl. Let me ask, can someone go and check their team Yuvan property developers if any microchip is fitted in their head? They're bowling they're bowling with the line and they're bowling with the line, the length on point, not making any mistakes at the moment. All ends beaten up. Lucky enough to not find his edge. The favors opposing ICC 11. At this moment, when the favors opposing pulled across, wants to collect two, and did not seek any dangerous run. They've seen what has happened, and they want to settle for one, want to steady themselves and the team at the moment. What you require now is to play for your team. Was quick, played it well, lovely picked single. Just only ones and twos would not hurt even property, but they would seek to pack them up. But as of now, the important aspect of the game for ICC 11 would be to keep the scoreboard ticking and rotating the strike. 39, 11 overs. Sudhir with the second over. Every bowler has come into the attack. Takes on one bounce. The fielders are standing little 3/4 of the ground, and only the long off fielder and the long on fielder are deep, pushed deep to the boundary. Off the track and wide straight away. Kept him waiting, took off the pace of the ball. Very well mixed up. Is mixing his deliveries up, which is not letting the batsman to pick his shot, which made the batsman meticulous of the shots. Single. Looked up again. Single again. Glanced off his pads. Again, no room for him to collect any single there. No run. Takes the air route. Collects too comfortably. He's quick. A quick single. Good directed. Very good single. Very good running. What they require at this moment. Forty-seven. No run there. No run again. It's very close. The non-striker says to wait on. Very good call by the non-striker. There was no single there. If he was in a hurry. End of the over. 13 overs completed. The score is 47. 3 keeping away from the team 50. Cries of catches and a comfortable cry. Cries of catches and a comfortable out catch out for the fielder. He had to move a little backwards and his eyes were on the ball. Didn't take it off for a second. Wicket for ICC 11. Wicket falls of ICC 11, and Yuvan Property Cherish. Seven down, just 3 wickets. Can they hang in around for 7 more overs or six? 6 more overs. Can they hang around and board a little slow? Sudhir's been delegated to take the three remaining wickets. Can he? Takes on is any fielder in that region. Can he get? Yes, he's picked the gap finally. They've not picked the region where the fielder is. Tried well. Was very far from him, from the mid-wicket fielder. Just little power from his wrist, which he generated and dispatched it for 4. Lovely shot. No run there. Non-striker was ready, but the striker didn't want it to take any risk. Takes on again, the fielder running across. Just one bounce to collect and a single. Up. 14 overs completed. 14 overs completed. 53 on the loss of 7 wickets. Slashed it. Fielder needs to run behind the ball. He runs but can collect it when it's reached the rope because it's way too quick. Slashed well. White ball to give it away. Can keep your eyes on the ball. Takes on. Pushed it in the region where the ball is. Do they want to take the risky run? Yes, no, again, hesitations. It's better for the ICC 11's batsmen on the pitch not to take any risky runs if they're not confident. Beautiful, beautiful ripper. Beautiful ripper by the bowler. Had no answers to that delivery. Just a single. Beautiful punch. Beautiful. Just a single. Fielding kept well. Not giving any extra runs. Full toss. Has it gone the distance? And was given a boundary. Was full toss. And the batsman was looking for a no ball, but the umpire says it's not a no ball. 15 overs completed. The score 65 on the loss of 7 wickets. Beautifully capitalized the full toss. Rare loose delivery by Yuvan. Pulled across and is going for 4. And yes, it is. What the fielder can do is just bring the ball back onto the field from the rope. Beautiful. Late boundaries coming in for ICC 11. Playing sensibly at this moment. If they would have done at the early stage, then they would have not lost the wickets they are at now. Once done is done, cannot be unchanged. Past the keeper was quick and collects a boundary again. Buys runs. Would be happy to take it. Any runs coming in their way. Just 8 runs of 2 deliveries till now. Ball was kept low. Was low. Anyone who's chasing, will they take two? Yes, they do take two. Nobody was in there in the circle. The bowler had to run across for the ball. They utilize it and collects 2 runs. Every run's important here as their innings is coming to an end. Keeper's running and is quick. Harsha's kept busy today, standing close to the stumps and is doing a good job. The field's precise, the captain not making any changes in the field, not making any changes in the field, as we see many of them make few changes for a couple of overs or what. So he's sticking up to his process, not making any changes, allowing them to settle down, holding their nerves of the opposite team takes on. And are they happy with a single? Yes, they are happy with the single. 16 overs completed. The score 76 on the loss of 7 wickets. Beats him all ends up. Played well. Fielder coming in. Can he take it? And he's dropped. 4. Finally, some luck favoring ICC 11. Luck. Luck and hard work. They're working hard. They're working hard for every run here, ICC 11. That is how it is. You can change your luck by the amount of hard work you put into. Just a single in extra covers region. The sweepers present to collect it. Was Finds a little edge. Fielder running. Can he get it? Can only get it behind the ropes. Boundaries at the moment coming freely for ICC 11. They can cheer for now. Wide. Just a gentle single. 17 overs completed, 87 on the loss of 7 wickets. Can they manage to put 100 runs or 100 odd runs on the board? 87. They can manage to hit any runs exceeding 8 runs or 10 runs in an over. They can be very complacent about it. No run in there. Moves across and the ball hits the stumps. Has bowled him up with his fiery pace. Just 2 more wickets for Yuvan property developers to collect, and 2 more wickets for ICC 11 to save up for them. Singh, they look disinterested and are happy with the single. Peculiar attitude at this moment can make twos out of single. Usually, what we see from the batsmen are they they convert the single into twos, but the two has been converted into a single. Pace up. Are they looking for two? Is it gone? And easy. Easy. You have to run across. Come back to a pavilion. Was no 2 runs there. He knew it as soon as the ball was released. Raju, the fielder, Good throw by him, straight into the hands of wicketkeeper. He knew it as soon as the ball was released that he's not making, as he'll not be able to make his ground. Last one wicket. Can they collect it, Yuvan? Yuvan property developers, can they reach that mark? Can they have it for themselves? Sending the whole 10 fielders back into the pavilion. Still, they are on 89. They've not reached the 90 mark or the 100 mark yet. Batsman name, please. Bhupender, the new man in going. And they fight hard, but in the end, everyone's is a sportsman. A gesture of sports spirit here by the fielder towards batsman, helping him to keep the spirits up high in the game. That's what makes you a sportsman, fighting hard in the end, showing chivalry to your opposite person. Going down the leg, easy run, one run. Takes on, pull across the leg side. And four. Late boundaries will help them definitely. Would put up a fighting total. 4 runs. He's the new man in, remind you. And he's collected a boundary of his first ball. Nasty. I hope he has not hurt himself on the arm. Bruises to show when you're back in the dugout. And yes, there's a call from the batsman. He is in grief. The delivery, it's come off the pitch, was bowled between the good length and the short length. And it just came off the track. aa raha hai. And the first hits on the ground. 18 overs completed. The score's 94 on the loss of 9 wickets. 1 wicket keeping away Yuvan property developers from their accomplishment. It's a comfortable single. Couple of bounces. Will they collect single? He's quick on his feet. Yes, this is what we are talking about. Converting your single opportunities into two. If you keep pressure on the fielders, you can collect it. He slowed. The ball was slowed through the air. Missed him. Was very close. The survival still on. Two more runs keeping away from their 100. Tickled it moving across. The keeper, three fielders chasing. Who can get? Oh, the ball can get. Who's quick? And yes, the ball's quick. Hundreds up for ICC 11. Definitely 100 a roar for the teams. Delighted for the 100. After the hard time they've come on to. Again moves across, finds his pad. End of the over. 102 on the loss of 9 wickets. Can the last over, the last man bowling ball for the day, can he get the 102 on the loss of 9 wickets? Dot ball to start the first ball of the last over. Comes down the track. He's not connected it well. The fielder's running too far and is dropped. is off his ground and they wanted to collect the third run. And the umpire says, no, you're short of ground. And he's been evicted. Evicted off the field as a run out. And Yuvan Property wrapped the party up for ICC 11, having them all out on 104. End of first innings, and Yuvan Property looks like an easy target, but you never know. Cricket is a game of full of surprises. What has the other team got in for Yuvan Property? 105 on board for them to chase. start of the second innings. Waverly on got the spin. Captain bowling Abhay, first ball dot. Taking guard is Samir. With him, the fellow partner is Chetan's on strike and Samir, his partner, on the non-strikers end. New ball. How often do we see that a spinner's bowling a new ball with the red ball? So something new. Here the ICC 11 are trying. Was little short and didn't take him. Welcome runs. Welcome runs in the form of boundary for Chetan. Chetan collects a boundary for Yuvan property developers. Chaitanya. So Chaitanya would be the man who's opened the account for his team. Looped up, well left, well left. So we're talking about the early spinner on taking the new ball and how often. Indeed, it's a rare sight and well fielded with no run. Indeed, the spinner coming on is a rare sight, and they can try every innovation. Only the thing they should keep in mind is that it should sink in with them accordingly. Appeals for out, everyone's excited, and it's well above. The bowler knew it and is not interested. End of the over. The score is 4 for no loss. Decent start. Chasing. So the captain would be on his feet because they've got a low score to defend, and he'd want his troops not to make any mistakes. Any mistake, any catches being dropped from now on, or any point of this game as they're defending very less total, would be a heavy penalty for them to pay for. And at this moment, the ICC 11 fielders or the captain would not want any of them to be penalized. Defended it well. His first ball. Well fielded, every run counts here. You have to field for every run. And at the moment, the batting team should be very comfortable because looped up, appeals for out, keeper collects it, Ranga the man behind. We've seen the keeper standing up in the first innings and the same traditions being followed. Defended it straight, cramping him up for room, no room given up for the batsman. All the balls, same delivery, mix of pace, same line and length. A little back this one. The bowler collects it. He says it's mine. Wax on. Is the fielder getting in? He got in, but drops the catch. Boundary. Was a chance for the fielder to take an early wicket on for ICC 11 to have it on the name to entitle the first wicket of the game. But unfortunate, misery continues for ICC 11 here. End of the over here. 8 runs, 2 overs completed with no loss of wickets. Abhay, who was good, but in the end, just conceded only 1 boundary, is back into the attack. Looped up, flies high. Fielders chasing. Is the ball quick or are they quick? Yes, no, again a little misconfusion here. No run. Slams it. Slams it into the boundary. Pays respect. He got the ball in his range and dispatched it for the boundary. They'll be in a hurry to end the match, and so the ICC 11 will be on the field to prove the statement that no total is a small total and the game of cricket can turn into anyone's favor here. Just a single, strong hands. No run, straight to the bowler. Wanted to slash. In the end, he just places his bat in front. The overs completed, the scores 15. Where's his dancing shoes on? It's looped up, high in air, fielder's running across, fielder was running behind, guards the boundary. They complete 2 runs, comfortable. It was kite high, fielder was running in, running behind. It's not an easy catch when you're running behind. They've tried their hard. Defends it well, was straight aimed into his pads. Played well. No room. Leans forward, and the ball passes through. It pierces the fielder. Soft hands. It's close to the boundary. And they collect 2 runs. Gently, he leaned forward and found his neck. The fielder had to collect it, but the ball pierced him. Fortunately, no extra 2 runs. Full face of the bat and defends well. Takes on. But the fielder is there near the boundary to guard it. He'll be happy with the single. White ball given by the umpire. Takes it. And it's a 6. First 6 of the innings. Or how is it? The first 6 of the match. Hits it well. 4 overs completed. The score is 27 of no loss. Four overs completed. The score is 27 on no loss. What? Yep. Nah, no effort for my lazy bum. Save energy. सर्विस रहा तो मिलता सब कुछ सर्विस नहीं है तो कहीं को देते nothing comes for free. It's the two-way policy. In accounting, you call it dual aspect. Takes on a. Oh, hello. Maro. And it's gone for the boundary. He wanted to take the sky route, but not the result what he desired, but definitely something little less what he wanted for. Boundary to collect. 4 runs. Hello. defended it. They're not hasty in making the decision on the shots what are to be played. Comes down again. And the chance goes down. He was way far from his crease. What have you done, dear? He's sitting down on his feet. He doesn't believe what has just happened. Has the match been put down? Was it the chance they wanted? Was it the breakthrough they were seeking for? One wicket would have been some pressure, some initiation of pressure on the opposite team. Wants to cut away but finds the fielder to collect no run. Captain's trying hard, he's scratching his head. Every strategy he's having, he'd like to implement. Takes on. Has it gone the distance? Yes, it has gone the distance. Was very close, but he dispatches it. He manages somehow. It's out of the reach for the fielder. It requires a fielder who's taller than him. I mean, the man who's 12 feet, that's impossible. So definitely, it's a good hit. Moves across. The non-strikers disinterested, and again a misfield. Errors and errors and errors just accruing for them. Just the day, something lit, some magic, some wand. Does anybody has the magic wand to spill the magic around for them? 5 overs completed. The score's 38 on the loss of no wickets. Taking guard, pulls across, and they don't put much effort in running. They are just taking a stroll on pitch. And first ball, gone for boundary. The batsman knew as soon as he hit it, but the non-striker was very much interested. He thought that the ball would stop, so he was running across. So the batsman told that, wait on, save some more energy for yourself. Gentle, gentle single. White ball given by the umpire. straight into the boundary body, was well directed by the bowler, and in response, the batsman also responded well, pushing it for a single. Dot ball. Collects a single. Takes on, slashes it, opening the face of the bat, and it's gone for the boundary. 4 runs to collect to end the over. 50 comes up for Yuvan Property Developers. 50 up in style. 6 overs completed and the score is 50 on the loss of 0 wickets. Six overs completed, the score is 50. Well directed in the block hole. 0 runs. Straight to the cover fielder. 0 run. Comes down. Straight to the bowler. No run. Little variation. It has beaten everyone up. Fortunately, hasn't gone to the boundary. Comes down. It pops out of the hand again. Appeal for high, appeals for out. And very well bowled. Made in over. Made in over at this crucial point. 7 completed, 50 runs. Krishna Chaitanya playing on 25. Very well run. Wide +1. Appeal for out and he's been given finally. Tried to sweep him, but the keeper has swept him clean. Samir departs after being stumped for 22 after facing 22 balls. The new man in going, right-handed batsman Sudhir Bhupati. A trivia of Sudhir is picked 2 wickets, conceding 23 runs off his 4 overs in first innings, and would like to do and contribute the same with his bat as well. First ball plays it good, defense with the full face, leaning forward. Whacks it. It's gone like a bullet. Tried well. And it's flat. Flat 6 for Sudhir. Initial stage of the game, and it's gone. Gone the distance. Very well hit. Very well hit. A flat 6. Beautiful stroke to watch. Drive. गया गया ना. Appeal for out. Appeal for out. Has he given him? They look. They look disheartened as the umpire signals it was going down. Again bends down on one knee, half bent. Goes on the deep mid wicket region. Eight overs completed. The score is 59 on the loss of one wicket. 59. It's kept low. Keeper collects it. In for a single. Square boundary fielder comes into play. They collect a single. Slashed it. Fielders chasing. The fielder was kept fine on the covers boundary and has gone for four. The fielder was kept away, little too wide from point region. He had to make a lot of ground to reach the ball, but he doesn't reach near to the ball as well. And the ball reaches the boundary safely. Dot ball, keeper collects. Nine overs completed, 65. 65. One more over left to change the sides. The equation is very easy for them to reach. 40 runs required in 66 deliveries. Keeper collects. Was inside the line. No wide there. Dot ball. No fielder in there. So they would take a stroll on pitch until the ball reaches the boundary for 4 runs. Was easy picking for him to find the gap where no fielders placed. Clears his one leg and has picked the gap again for 4 consecutive boundaries for Chaitanya here. He's batting well, he's looking in good touch. No error shot, no shot which has found his neck. He's looking in good touch here with his fellow partner Sudhir. As Ion is confident, the other batsman on non-strike has whacked it for the 6 in his new coming to the crease. Played it well. And it's popped out of his hands and it's not the misfield. Not a heavy penalty to pay him, just a single. Guided it to the third man region. No, 10 overs completed the scores. 76 on the loss of 1 wicket. Change of sides. Can they wrap it up as quickly as possible? The captain and the team would require to enjoy the weekend. And can they delay it? ICC 11 to be the spoiler for the party. Plays it gently with soft hands. Gently tickled it off his pads. They want to and they comfortably collect it too. Fresh pair of legs. Chaitanya's not tired. Taking on crease. He doesn't look tired. He's very healthy and fresh with his legs having pads on. And a single, comfortable single. Spray. Little interruption as he's hurt his finger here. The first is on the pitch. We'll be back when they're off the track and signs of aggression from the bowler. Wax it. That's the reply. Or is it? He's popped it again. Tried well. Under the ball. And a miss will drop catch. Everyone's surprised with his effort. Eleven. 11 overs completed. 81 on the loss of 1 wicket. 24 required and 54. Hey, champ. Skied up. Is anyone there? And he stopped it. And they collect 2 runs. wants to take on, and the umpire giving it as a no ball. Keen, keen observation by the umpire. Was free hit. One run. Played well. The sweeper's there to collect it. Flicks it. Flicks it well. Very well played. Diligently played over there. Deliberately. Four runs to collect. Dabbed it in the pitch. Pulled it on the leg side. And four. Just 12 runs needed of 48. Things coming to an end. Quick enough. The keeper collects no run. Keeper tries to collect it, gone past him, and given it is a wide ball. Dot ball. Tries to stop with the leg and he is successful stopping the ball. Dot ball. So, as the match is at the end, we have the second match upcoming, interesting, between UHCC and All Stars. So, we would request the captain of UHCC and All Stars to come up with a playing 11 as the requirement of the game to submit the playing 11. Interesting game between these two teams. Interesting game coming up because UHCC has been defeated. So as the All Star is, so a redemption match to fight for between two teams. So we were discussing about the match number 12. The batsman has been injured. Sudhir, he's played his hand beautifully and comes back to the pavilion having discomfort in his palm. Played well. Will they collect single? Yes, it is a comfortable single. Just jogging on the pitch. Appeals for out and it's been given late in, but they're spoiling in the party for them. Follow wicket. As soon as it's 50, he's been departed for pavilion. He's coming back. He scored 50 for his team, Chaitanya. 7 required. Arre, 7 runs. 7 required. 7 required. The next man in going, captain of the team, Chandu. Appeal for out. Ball's gone past. And the leg bias for a boundary. 4 runs. They are very close to the target they are to chase for. Just 3 runs. Can the captain finish things in style? Just 3 required. Swings the bat. The ball's gone past through him. The NRR for Yuvan property developers would play the crucial role in upcoming stage when there's requirement. It's way too wide for him. Given it as a wide ball. Appeal for out and he's been given out. Straight in his pads. Little pressure from the bowler. The umpire's convinced and is given him out. He's departed. The captain departs. Late drama. They have to hold little more to get the conclusion of this match. Just 3 runs required. Two required. Just 2 required. Just 2. Defended well. Just 2 runs keeping away from their victory for Yuvan property developers. Fourteen overs completed, 2 required. There's a wide ball, just 1 run. The scores are settled. 1 step closer, just 1 centimeter away from their victory. Come past the line. It's straight to the bowler. Have to wait a little more. Straight to the fielder. They cannot do much about the ball. Trying well, and the scores are done. Done for the day. They have won the match comfortably. Yuvan Property Developers have won the match by 7 wickets and in spare, leaving 5 more overs. And the game is still on for Yuvan Property Developers. 2 matches